Traders, today we're going to take a look at 3 reasons why you should start trading with a small account, not a large account. Now, these are the unpleasant truths, not the comforting lies that so many want to hear. Let's get into it. Number 1, you got to figure out how to lose in order to figure out how to win. You can relate that to Thomas Edison, right? With the light bulb. And he tried 1,000 different ways to get the light bulb to work and didn't figure it out. And people were asking him, do you feel discouraged? You can't figure it out. And he said, no, I'm encouraged because I found 1,000 ways not to make the light bulb to find out the one way to make it. It's very similar with trading. You're going to find out a lot of ways how not to trade, and you want to find out how not to trade with small amounts of money, but enough to keep your emotions still there, because emotions are part of trading. But you don't want to start with all the money you have. If you got 25 grand in the bank, you don't want to fund a $25,000 account right when you first start out trading, because you have to figure out how to lose in order to figure out how to win. Trust me, I've made a lot of trading mistakes, as well as many other traders out there, and we're very grateful we started out with smaller amounts of money. And the thing is, you're still learning how to trade with small amounts of money, but the thing is, you're not going too hard, too fast, too early so that you lose everything and it just knocks you out of the game way, way too early. And that's another reason to start early, so you can stay in the game a lot longer. The mistakes you make early on are still going to be ingrained in your memory bank, so that you don't make them again. All the rules that I've developed for myself came from trading mistakes. And now I have those in place so that I don't make any stupid mistakes again. One quick example would be if I take 2 red trades on any given ticker, I'm done trading that stock altogether. That eliminates revenge trading for me for over trading on any stock, wanting to get my money back, getting the ego in the way. I avoid trading a ticker more than 2 times if I've taken 2 losses on it. There are rules you're going to set in place for yourself. Now, we're all different. We all trade differently. We all have different emotions that are harder to overcome than others, and you're going to put rules in place for yourself as you're trading with this small account that are really going to help you when you're trading with a larger account in the future. And I know I'm crushing some hopes and dreams of some guys who wanted to get rich quick by trading, start with, all their money, all their capital, take out their 401k, refinance the house and put it all in a trading account. I'm sorry. The thing is that it's a process, it's a journey, and each and every day that you're trading now with that small account is turning you into the trader that you're going to one day be with the larger account. So understanding that it's a process, that leads me to my second point, which is your back's against the wall. There is no margin for error in your trading account, which really makes you focus primarily on finding your edge, finding the best setup. When you can't really lose, you're going to figure out ways to win. It's all mentality. It's all psychology. If you only had $1,000 in your account, you're going to figure out ways not to lose real quick. You're going to find your edge. You're going to focus on the best setups and trade them strategically. You're not going to let losers run, hopefully, because there's no margin for error. You cannot lose when your back's up against the wall, which makes trading with a small account great because you can focus on finding your edge, finding the best setups, and by doing so, it's really going to turn you into a great trader when you have a large amount of money in your account. And that leads me to my third point, which is a large account is not the problem. Consistent growth is. I've talked to so many people who want to get started trading, and they think they need to fund a large account. The truth is that's wrong. That's just wrong. You need to get started with a small account so that you can do the first 2 steps that we discussed. Learn how to trade. Learning how to trade should be your top priority, not making money. Because once you know how to trade, making money is just a byproduct of trading well. And the more consistent you are, even with a small account, all you got to do as you're progressing your account is add a 0 to the ends of your order, and it's going to add a 0 to the end of your realized gains. Once you find consistency, everything else follows. You don't want to start trading with a large account because it's really going to cripple you. There's a saying on Wall Street that, the stock market makes rich people poor and poor people rich, and that's very true. Starting out with a large account, you're just going to be digging yourself deeper and deeper in a hole. The thing to realize, though, is you're in control of the shovel. You're in control of the digging. So stop digging, turn around, start with a small account. Do what you need to do in order to become that trader that you want to one day be. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, guys. Hit the subscribe button. We'll see y'all first thing tomorrow.